kills. Smoke for the cross. Quick burst on the peak. Many bodies all around. Xyp9x smoked off. Flashbang's pretty persistent. Xyp9x throws himself through it. Won't bring anybody down. Oh, that could have been a little bit more.
Oh yeah, still 5 Ts coming.
BlameF
like
shaving off some health. We've got a lot of damage versus G2, but dude, they are good. It is smooth. Xyp9x inside of the pit. Farley gonna try to set him up with the flash, but Xyp9x not too hyper-aggressive. Lets them come to him. And that is Jax taken out of round number 4. Astralis looking for their first round win. Farley, ooh, he gets Alexi B as 2 of the Ts try to jump down into the pit.
That's pretty sweet cover, man. They keep it 4v3. I mean, they're boosting up the cat. Oh, but Config still wins.
Yeah.
All right, that's that X Factor frag right there.
Hunter had just turned away from it.
Yeah. Now they know there is still one player, Carr, and Farley will take his peek. A great flash from BlameF to assist him.
Nico onto the op. Knows Farley's pinned in, so a little patience goes a long way for that one. Thinks maybe there's a flank, and we do have Glaive currently in the suicide halls.
Bomb still dropped back. Time is getting past the point of Nico being able to recover this, so I'm not sure how far he can get away, but they might give him space and leave him to save in pit. Oh my, hold on a second. Bomb is still back in the pit, so obviously would have been insane if he could have grabbed it. They'll peek from CT. He's crossing without it.
And Glaive's gonna end this.
Eventually they'll flank.
Op. Yes,
grabbed it, yeah.
We teleported all of a sudden.
They got 2 ops now on the CT side.
Config gonna have to lock in middle. Jump around the corner, missed shot. Farley's gonna be trying to chance one through smoke. BlameF will kill Jax at least. Then the player who comes through door. Oh, but Glaive with the double. Drops the bomb into the windowsill. 2 versus 4 situation. Nico looking to come through. Hunter jumping up on top of those boxes.
Oh.
There's the trade from Nico, but as he looks back to spawn, it is Farley to drop him. Hunter, ooh, he has multiple chances here. Will combine with Jax to end this, and ooh, Glaive actually off of the catwalk. Still adding something into the mix. They're not already past ramp into sight. A fight for m0NESY gives him the kill versus Config. 4 versus 2. Glaive decides to take a running risk, and Jax sends him back to cat. BlameF 1v4. An op too valuable to let slide, but he doesn't realize Nico's got him locked in. G2 with a 5th.
That's solid. I mean,
waiting for a flashbang to maybe activate. Nico's hunting. Good spam through the CT spawn. That sets up Config beautifully. 5 versus 2 off the back of that one, but a little life. Farley drops the first cap peak. We've got the op in m0NESY for the 1v4. He knows Farley's back there. Oh, and Farley shooting hot.
yes, he's doing well, for sure.
That's gonna make things a little awkward. Still recoverable. BlameF then misses the jump on top of that. Hunter and Nico in with a kill apiece. Nico's trying to fight down long. I mean,
yeah,
that was set up so well.
It did. I mean, he did such a good job with the HE timing right before they were about to exec.
4 tunnels players. Glaive gonna shave one off. Config also gets Alexi. This is solid. So far, so good as Config jumps over, swoops down on them. A triple kill with the tunnels wrap could be valuable
Jax
here.
is sitting behind big box, so we should probably.
Alexi pushes forward. Farley. Oh, he's gonna get that close range op shot. Jax turns his attention, loses his head, and it's on to the kid. The first headshot versus Xyp9x, second versus Blame. Knows that Farley's coming in from mid. 1, 2, 3.
It's gotta be. It's every time. I don't know. It's every time.
Look at him go. He's just chasing him. He sees bloodlust. m0NESY gonna take his head off. Good no-scope damage. Glaive's also gonna die. So now costs being racked up.
What the
3
hell?
kills for m0NESY. He fights his way out from long doors, upgrades to the AK, and that is a genuine cost to Astralis.
Yeah, that was quite expensive. I mean, they weren't supposed to die there. They had 2 players covering each other outside long. One runs out of ammo. m0NESY kills the other one.
You flagged it.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're going to go through the smoke, so I think they kind of want it, but actually Nico is really watching this.
15 seconds, man. Barely any time to spare. They're going to try to run through it. Like you said, Nico just locked in on this. 10 seconds. There's the kill from Farley at the very least from ramp. Alexi turns around, but Config hits his head, and the bomb can't be planted.
It's not even.
We've got Nico coming around closer to the corner. He'll be smoked off. Alexi's farm is good for 1. Nico gets not just the kill, but Glaive's health down to 32. And then BlameF doubles back from Big Blue. Frag almost finishes Glaive. Very close.
He's not in a position to retake this. He'll have to let the bomb go down. Oh, Rotator gets caught. Blame didn't have armor.
Zipic still trying to put in more work on this scout. He has done a lot already. Farley drops to CT spawn. Bomb is planted for Cat,
Yeah,
which will not be held on to. As long as Zipix doesn't get peeked from long, then he could technically cut off Cat himself. Farley's going to try to pressure Alexi. Then that run from Catwalk offers up 1 kill. Farley trying to keep Jax at bay here. Alexi eventually going to come back to the corner, but the time.
They just have to keep him in spawn.
Time is a genuine issue.
Oh, can they even get to it?
Farley is doing a good job of keeping Alexi off of this. A dink on top of it. The defuse being stuck. It comes dangerously close, but
Yeah.
they've got it. Keeping eyes on the cross. 14 seconds again. Astralis, don't be victims of the clock. They've got 5 to spare. Bomb thrown down to the dirt. Hunter locking in this round win. Astralis fumble it. Looking to get inwards. Config drops to the CT spawn. Nico flashing himself outwards. Gets 2 kills. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Bomb still just stagnant on Cat. No entry, no momentum, no boulders rolling forward. No successful frags, no opening, and it just fizzles out again.
And that flash timing from Nico was so perfect.
Good. Nothing from the T side since the first 3. Quick fight down to the tunnels. Hunter locks in 2. Glaive and Blame F. More damage done here by the utility, and Nico's going to just post himself on top of boxes to drop Farley out of this one. It is only Config left. He is fine as a bat and a dead man down.
Insane.
G2 CT side. Monacy standing in the open. Good smoke cover for Monacy. Config goes for the CT peek. That's 1. He could be the heroics, but we do get this wrap around from long. And Alexi in the meantime offering up more impact. Jax catches Flame F, Glaive, all that's left. 1 versus 4, and it's shut down by Hunter as it is G2 to 15.
That's beast mode, man. That's beast mode.
The Astralis are in the danger zone. They're going to try to just pummel their way into this B site. Jax with 1. Monacy blinded, finds Blame F on his cross. Jax right back at it. 4 down, 5 down, not 1 point of damage in that last round from Astralis. They had a decent showing in the first 15. They switch sides, win pistol, convert for 3, feel good. And then G2 just has their way.
Yeah, got decimated. That was unreal CS from G2. That was really, really good.
Another smoke. Ooh, very tough retake now.
Wow, a second late smoke on a pistol round. That
3
is
caves.
brutal.
3 caves, though. That is enough to still come out of here. Blame F gonna try to keep his head on a swivel. It's him and Glaive with a kill apiece. Zipix offers up 1 versus Hunter. 2 versus 1. Now Nico in with 3. Come on. He just needs the 3rd. Blame F playing a ring around the rosy, runs for his life and will lock in the pistol. It's Astralis, the T-side win.
Goddamn, and that...
More spam damage through. Glaive turns it around with 3 health. That's what makes the difference. Monacy drops bomb again. Alexi B's sidearm is good for the frag, but here comes Blame F. A 1v3 attempt. With a nearly empty MAC-10, Monacy mashes his brains to the backside of the temple. G2 force by win.
Damn, that scout shot was sick.
Monacy call to action, kills Config on the shelf. Glaive activates for 1, but Nico's so hot on the heels of his cousin.
Damn, the re-aggression into mid is really good. B-site hit comes in. Alexi doesn't shoot back. I think he's waiting for a flash there.
Oh, good dink.
Yeah, well, he'll get to the pocket now. If they're outside B, they can spam him down and finish him off. Yeah, they will.
Nicely done from Zipix. Farley wins the duel versus Nico, and that's really the big one, because Farley was hit by that Alexi play.
Oh, and Monacy goes down. Jax alone in the 1v3.
Kind of unraveling this one. Astralis just taking like this sequence of fights. Like, it felt like the action there was like continued for 30 seconds. Different peaks, different positions, and ultimately it's the Danes who come out on top of that one. We're going to tie up it too early. Still, man, these weird mid-round moments. These are the kinds of ones that I think like on Dust 2 and on Overpass versus G2 in their previous game where like we had to kind of criticize Astralis, but now they're getting away with them. A distraction is served up by Alexi B. Hunter close range CZ. That's an AK upgrade. Gets a second kill off of it. Nico with a deagle in A site or B.
And they both get into cave, so the rotation's coming out now.
Look at it swing.
There's one more.
Farley takes the pressure off. Monacy's USP. Then the upgrade swings out. Zipix in the clutch. If he...
How aware is he going to be of this? And he grabs it. The clutch is in. 6 rounds, 5 in a row for Astralis. And this might be the assistance they need now. Donut is still open. And the CTs walk back into mid. Config dies, but now Monacy can actually come in to spot the cross on the plant. They are smoking the cross safely. Bomb is actually checking out spawn, and Farley has the flank. They are just everywhere. I mean, as much as G2 are doing a good job of like coming back and taking space, Astralis are doing an equally good job of making sure their flanks are covered.
And he can't extend, but the bomb needs to get planted. Zipic's gonna jump over, blinds Nico, plants in the process. Farley scoped in, hits that shot, and from a 3v5 to a 3v3. We say the edge goes to the CTs for retakes. They've got one smoke, could completely counter Farley, but instead they throw that one towards ramp, and the Opper of Astralis locks in kill after kill. 3 frags for him, make it a 4th.
Okay. Man, they worked it. They worked it, man. They pushed it all the way, but they were 3v5.
In the gun duel, Alexi's just going to try to hide in the back corner. Zipic's planting inside the smoke, gets killed by Hunter, and that is all she wrote for round 13.
Yeah, and Farley, I mean, honestly, don't even... Chasing Farley is totally meaningless. I mean, like, I think they have so much money right now, he could opt.
Oh, man, dude. Config, come on. Jumping Mac 10 kill. Zipic sprays smoke for 1 and an assist. BlameF ends this, and they did it versus G2. Not a bunch of chumps. Jax looking to bring it back as A-Site's under attack. 2 kills with the Glock. Swaps to the USP, and the rotate comes over from Astralis. Flashbang already out from the CT spawn. Got to clear all these corners. BlameF 1 and done. Jax just doing it all. Nico, he offers us 1 kill. And Zipix has been found out. Quick execution onto Jax. Ooh, okay. 17 and 8 now. Quick moves onto the top of this box. Tries to charge down into the temple. His back is exposed. Does a 180 and is ended by Nico in the end. Tough spot, Nico. Oh, he sees a pixel. A little bit of movement back there. Glaive, dude, just runs right into the bullet. 3 immediate kills coming out of Astralis. Farley, good op trade. It falls to Jax in the 1v3. His position now known. He's looking for another duel before this happens. BlameF, 1 health. 1 health as he hides behind that box. His broad shoulders covered by this box. He swings for the kill, and the Danes will pick up. Glaive confirms, bomb crosses up ramp. Ooh, shaves Nico off of the play.
No support for the plant now.
And Alexi, just tries to fall away from that. Fight to the end.
Here's the lurk.
Glaive presses up closely to Jax, who's been very good at getting these kills towards A, and does it once more here with the AK-47. Nobody here to stop this A play, so G2's T side got a little life left in it.
Imagine if Zipix just won this round.
Well, he won't. Okay. He's going to save, or at least he's going to try to. But Hunter, locking it in. Puts out the threat. Zipix finishes Nico. Hunter still fighting in from mid, and now they'll transition very nicely. Glaive into the temple. Monacy looking for his contact. But he loses the op duel to Farley. Bomb plant gets rushed down. Jax gonna need to clutch. 10 seconds left over. Glaive's not gonna give him the peek. Farley's gonna end this 16-7. Astralis here on Ancient. No more doubts, no questions. Pimp dead on. World-class Ancient gameplay from Astralis.
Yes, off the back of us too, it even validates this further that it's about the map and.
Kind of indicating to G2 that they were right. Someone's over here. Glaive, clean headshot onto Nico. Big scalp to take. Jackson Monacy left to claw back a 2v4. Clean first one. And remember, BlameF this whole time, super low. 40 seconds. G2, slow squeeze. Nice flash, though. Primes BlameF wonderfully. It's going to have to be the Wonder Child. Falls down. Comes back at it. 30 seconds left over. He's getting pinched from both sides. He's trying to get BlameF to peak, but BlameF's a pretty patient guy. From 30 seconds to 20 seconds.
It's a lot to carry around when you're BlameF.
Problem still not solved. More little bits of damage done to Monacy. BlameF still waiting, and waiting so long that he peeks around the other end and gets himself 4 kills in this pistol. Couple of steps closer. Alexi B's coming to check it from the side of Sandbags. Config, nice!
Oh my God.
2 headshots. Now Monacy just gets dumpstered by Zipix, and we've got Astralis.
But form looked awesome over on Ancient. See if it carries on over. Ooh, that's a big kill to lose.
Half the health off Hunter.
Rotations are slow. Sight gets cracked open completely.
Yeah, nice simultaneous boost up there from G2 behind Wood and also just on the edge of Tetris. Glaive gonna throw himself at this one. Finds a little bit of damage through the smoke. The Incendiary burns Jax down by half. And Glaive's not gonna let off the pedal. Comes right back in, frags versus m0NESY, hits more damage v Hunter, and that's where Farley comes in with something. But a 1v2, so he swaps to the AK.
They have no vision on the other side of yellow. Like he could be here, but
What if they just shut down yellow in the meantime? Yeah, I mean, that had to have been a warning sign. Ages ago, Blame F will drop 2, traded out by Jax. Time to see if Farley can clutch. A1S, 1v2. And G2 just stall out on ramp. Farley wastes no time, takes an angle over. Doesn't know of numbers, clearly. Brick wall this push from G2, 55 seconds. They're gonna just slow squeeze for a moment. Hunter gets caught. Config, 2 kills. As he topples the totem pole, nails the 3rd. There's the 4th. Big round from Config and a recovery from Xyp9x. When your B-site player offers you nothing, gonna get the better end of it. That's gonna activate Nico. He chases in, kills Blame F. Glaive goes back with more damage, trying to set up his teammates. But now Farley's op starts to miss. No scope. Again, then gets the bomb plant. Another towards short side. Good leg damage. Farley going huge with the impact, and he pushes Xyp9x into the clutch. What he's known for. A smoke to just drop on top of bomb. A kit as well to just cause a little bit of panic. Oh, and Jax.
Yeah, Xyp9x kind of struggled to maintain his spray. That was
ambitious.
That was awesome.
Config not able to keep those hot hands that he had on Ancient. Push to the bottom of ramp for Glaive, gets away with the dink. It's wild that Nico is actually -5. Oh no, m0NESY. He backs up into Blame F, still gets the kill. A final round here from G2 and a hell of a recovery on this T side. It's within this carnage that Hunter picks up the dual Beretta's kill. Glaive finds ahead. Xyp9x is drawing Jax into short side. Jax is going to win that fight. Alexi's going to stick this bomb. He's on top of it, and he's dead.
Ooh.
Farley and Blame F, both with kills through it. Farley back. He's going to stay pressed close. Config gets tagged. Jax finds 2. The Deagles start to sing. m0NESY Scout still within this mix. But it's Glaive and Zip on the ramp. They're sticking the defuse, and with that smoke fading, now Glaive's gonna have to start pushing inwards. G2, this is all the way down to the final wire, a 10-second stick!
Wow, they pull it off. They maintain that pressure. Jax with the 2 Deagle kills. Cannot take a peek with his op.
Clearly they know that he's gonna be in a position like this. Hunter comes swinging up from elevator, trying to make up the lost ground that his cousin kind of gave over. Well-timed Incendiary. Glaive gets 1 kill. m0NESY is still within this short pocket, and man advantage taken back by G2. We've got a fight here with the Galils. m0NESY trying to close this, jumps back through into safety. His teammates giving him a net to fall within. Smoke soon to fade on sight. T-side, no utility.
They have to fight.
25 seconds.
Getting this plan is going to be damn near impossible. There's 3 CTs all waiting for this. Now, they're allowing the rotation slightly back towards the B site, but I don't think G2 believe it.
No, m0NESY comes right back in from elevator. Pick up a grenade. Oh, Alexi drops shots. Not nearly as clean as he'd hoped to be, but there comes m0NESY yet again. The op is just dominant. Enough to be lethal. Quick transition here from Astralis into the next round. Mac-10 gunning down Alexi. Jax is going to be under a world of pressure. And he's still able to survive with at least 1 kill, but now Config's in the CT spawn. Yo,
Holy
what
hell.
is this aggression?
They're back into it. The fast mid-B split is the correct move for Astralis.
m0NESY just going to get wrecked by Config. Never would you see that coming. Hunter is lucky to have gotten away because he was just standing on tarp. He could have been an easy 2K for Glaive.
Yeah, even that rotate back round, you got to take it. You know,
Config
one in the
in
pocket.
mid.
Oh, Config, another lurk here.
Goes for the peek towards B. Jack's going to end that one. Still a fight on multiple fronts.
Yes, and Jack's on high alert. His mid is open.
Farley, you'd think, is an easy knockout. Oh, but with the headshot. This is it. This is what they play for. This is what they were meant to do when they came into Astralis. And it's just the RMR, but it's just such a great ticket to take. You don't want to have to play again tomorrow. You don't want that burden, that feeling of possibly falling short. Hunter peeks into it, and G2 look to be locking this one in. Very convincing round.
Oh, this push on the A ramp.
Oh, bad timing. Blame F turns around, looks towards Tarp. Here comes the play into the B site. Jax presses around the side of Tetris. Config gets blindsided. So does Farley in sight. Jax tries to take it back. Glaive has got an answer. Alexi, who's been struggling to hang on, has just 2 players ahead of him, and the rotation's already here. Hunter's got it. G2 keep on kicking. The smoke is not for the right position. Alexi, he's still trying to fight. Farley gets the kill versus Jax. There's a trade right back. Tech9 and a Deagle, all they have to work with, and they jump on top of Bomb in time to defuse.
Oh my god.
G2. But they're not going to use any flashbangs. They're just going to dry peek by the looks of it. And if Farley goes around this corner, he should be dead, done, dusted, doubled by Hunter and Alexi.
It's the
5
call.
versus 2 now. Glaive is going to be desperate to try and find something, but the bomb has to come back from middle. Nico's able to bring it back with the config kill, but now Zippix puts his name on this one, and Alexi B in from short will be pressured by Glaive. Zippix to 37, Alexi on 21, Farley finds him, gives chase into the bomb plant. If it's not Monacy and Jax, then it's overtime map 3. And Monacy connects with the first op shot as he arrives into position. Jax is on the flank, looking to just topple this. He's got Farley in the open, but he's captured, he's caught, and he's dealt with swiftly enough for Monacy to just try and throw whatever he can. Bomb beyond the halfway point. He's got a kit and his trusty op to work with. Farley, the first point of contact. Missed shot, missed D, missed chance at locking in Antwerp. We go again.
Let's go. Let's go to OT. It needs to.
Oh, and he loses the duel. Farley tries to take a piece out of Nico, and instead it's a return to sender. And Nico doesn't even peel away here, so Glaive just gets blindsided. Blame F now desperate to try and bring something back. There's this mid-fight that could unfold, but Alexi just stays locked in as config goes towards ladder.
And Nico faked the run back, so Glaive came walking up the ramp right after him. Finally, some revenge for Nico. Glaive was doing such a good job of killing him. Oh, and full blind. Just activates the mouse 1.
Everybody trying to fight their way up this ramp. Another volley of utility, deep smoke included, and then Nico just tries to push himself into the firefight. Monacy finds Blame F ahead of it. More utility being thrown here to just give discomfort towards Astralis. There's a chase.
With the
small
lurk
chase.
Yeah, they're coming up.
Glaive, he comes up from Yellow Tarp, takes 2. Almost a chance to drop Nico, but now Nico doesn't shy away from a gunfight. He takes it to you. Config trades back yet again. Ooh, but Nade out throws it. Jax is going to move forward.
Oh,
and
Jax
in
wins.
the fire, he falls to the pylons, gets the kill and the round, gets the head of the other in-game leader. Jax has been so rock solid on this bomb site, and he just patiently waits in quad, shaves Glaive off, wallbang coming through. Farley gets stopped by Monacy because the reinforcements have arrived. It needs to be Zippix and Blame F to somehow bust through. 14 seconds. Jax still alive and kicking every step of the way. He hangs on for that bomb site, and G2 will give Astralis no room to breathe.
What a
No
move.
margin of error and no second chance.
They didn't molly him, and then he did this.
Jax, the immovable object.
How sharp can you be?
Really softened up, and Farley, 2 kills as he just dives back into the cover, but him and Glaive now very, very low. Farley doesn't stop. Hunter's gonna come out from short, gets shut down, and with 5 players standing, and Jax down for the count.
Previous round, and he'll be rewarded with a player with his back turned.
Hunter looking to take the place of his dead teammates. He's still got Alexi to work with, but Blame F, 2 and more. Alexi, he could nade Glaive out of this bomb site, but Glaive's smart enough to fall back into the CT spawn. He'll use that shelf peek eventually as Alexi looks away. He's got Alexi pressed up close. Config didn't seem to know. Zippix is going to swing out, gets that trade frag. Zippix with more damage onto the back shelf also. Jax and Hunter both half health, but no, Farley, he falls. And now Blame F's nade, destined for Jax, not enough to end him. Fire on the feet forces Jax back. Still, he fights on from quad yet again. Blame F, a reload. And he's got a flash to work with. He's got the kit to defuse. He's got 2 T's tagged, but that's it. G2 to Antwerp, and Astralis fight tomorrow with one final chance, pushed to the very limit. Astralis in regulation and OT, 1 round away again, but no.
Wow. What a win.
G2 destined for greatness.
What a win. What a win. I mean, it's great because G2 qualify. Astralis still have a chance, but it was such a big victory to take.